They'll photograph this like it's proof of the century. I carved it from maple, fit size 27. Taught them that last spring. Now listen, watch this. I trained those campers real good. Next knock's gonna send them running. They'll think it's a summoning sign. Maybe they'll even sit in it.
Amateurs.
Let's see how long it takes them to notice. Nice try, fellas, but you put it facing Ankh-my-shi outhouse log. Next time, hide it better.
I give them just one blurry frame, then poof. Keeps the mystery alive, you know? They'll be halfway to the parking lot before they catch their breath.
Never camp in a gully. Water rushes fast when storms hit. Stay high, stay dry. Leaves of 3, let them be. That's poison ivy, and trust me, it bites back. Nature tests the careless. No fire? No problem. Leaf bedding holds heat. Keeps you warm and hidden. Need to tie something? Birch bark will do. Twist slow and she'll hold strong. Even in rain, dry bits hide under trees. Look up, then look down. Your fire's waiting. This one here holds moisture best. It's the forest sponge. Good for bedding or bandages if you're in a pinch. Boil it first, always. Even the clearest stream can hide sickness. Old forest rule. Clean water, clear mind. When I was just a youngling, I got lost for 2 nights. Learned to listen to the wind. She always tells the way home. Welcome to Cassafoot. Built it myself using windfall wood and river clay. Come on in, but watch your head. This here's the heart of the home. Good for cooking, warmth, and late night berry tea. My pantry, forest grown and squirrel approved. That's dried chanterelle, and that's stinging nettle. Mind your fingers.
One book, all memories.
Stories of the old forest, told by stars and smoke. This is where I bathe, brush, and sometimes ponder the mysteries of the moon.
No plumbing, just glacier melt.
Every home needs a good workbench. I made that axe from bone and basalt, still sharper than store-bought.
Solid enough to keep the rain off these old bones.
Real soft, smells like mountain wind.
Can't beat nature as mattress, I say.
And today, we're gonna hunt deer.
Respectfully.
Stay close and keep quiet.
She passed through not 10 minutes ago. Wendell's with me.
Quiet now.
Took only what I need. That's the law out here.
Best cuts go first, rest I'll smoke for later. No waste.
Patience now. You rush the fire, you ruin the meal. Keep it cool, keep it dry. Forest fridge, we call it. I used to be a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough. Just because I live in the woods don't mean I can't look sharp. Might be a special visitor today. I once caught a fish so big, it told me a story about the one that got away. Quick reflexes, old chap. Just how I like my breakfast. Forest has got a voice, if you've got the ears for it.
Wise one's watching us. Don't blink, she'll vanish like mist.
You know what's odd? Numbers that aren't divisible by 2. She's been by before, curious soul. Forest folk respect each other's space. That ain't mine. Bigger, older. Guess I'm not the only one out here. Squirrel's been getting smarter. Gotta stay one step ahead or go hungry. Tells the others, this old one's been here since fire first touched the mountains. Who's ready for a day of adventure? Elk passed through here this morning. 5 of them. Still warm. Smells like cedar and sweat.
Watch closely now. Angle at 45, light wrist flick.
Not bad for an old timer, eh?
This old stick's seen more trails than most hikers. She just needed a little love. Foot here. This is my first vlog on this channel. I just want to introduce myself and say, hey. Morning, friends. Check out my breakfast. Fresh morels and chestnuts straight from the forest floor. Nothing like a cold river shower to wake these old bones. Who's ready for a day of adventure? Sweet as summer sun. These berries will keep me going till dusk.
Not too straight, not too bendy. Like my posture before coffee.
Takes patience. You rush it, you snap it, and cry in the woods alone. Vine sinew, twisted tight, strong enough to launch dinner, or a squirrel by mistake. Straight shafts, sharp heads, feathered ends, just like forest darts. Let's see if I still got it, fuche it, or if the squirrels are about to laugh. Not bad for a hairy fella with no depth perception. Bow's good, arrows fly, nobody got hurt. That's a win in my book. No idea how y'all found my address. Probably the squirrels snitched. Perfect. I was just saying my river baths lacked emotional support. Tastes like gym socks and ambition. Thanks. Dear Bigfoot, do you poop in the woods? Yes, Jimmy. That's the whole brand. If this is cursed, I'm mailing it back with extra moss. Terrifying. Accurate. But I don't skip leg day like this guy. Now this is peak forest fashion. I feel unstoppable. Keep it weird, keep it wild. I'll keep opening whatever shows up tied to a bird. Woke up hungry enough to eat a tree again. Always check your shrooms. You want breakfast, not a spirit quest. Fire first, food second. Nobody likes cold mushrooms.
Someone asked me how I got all that. Well, I bought tools and stuff with the official Bigfoot Vlogs coin. Not the fake one, of course.
Forest chopping board. Michelin star? Nah. Moss star. Smells like adventure and questionable decisions.
Secret seasoning, wild garlic, and crushed pine tips. Don't tell Gordon. Earthy. Slightly smoky. 5-star breakfast, 1-star hygiene.
If your day starts like this, even the bears seem friendly. Mostly. Found something strange out here today, folks. Ain't no squirrel, ain't no trout. It's shiny, it's round, and it's got my damn face on it. I launched a meme coin. No suit, just a hairy guy and a dream. I said, please don't buy more than 1% of the total supply. We want a fair and fun ride, not a whale stampede. I was holding 2.5%, and 1% is locked for a month. I ain't here to rug, folks. Then the fake coin's owner bought 11% of my coin, held it hostage. Had to relaunch just to shake them. This time I bought 10%, and I locked 5% of it for 5 years. So nobody can pull that nonsense again. I'll sell small portions to fund promos, giveaways, whatever helps it grow, but no monkey business. This is my only coin. I didn't make the fakes, this one's real. You don't have to buy it.
Contract address is in my bio. Do your own research, always. Sorry if that's off topic, but I don't like folks launching coin pretending they're me. So I launched mine. That's it. See you next time.
Fresh powder today.
Makes the Maconi, makes the tracks loud, but the silence louder.
Cozy enough in here to nap through a blizzard. Just don't snore, it echoes.
Still got it! Who says old folks can't have fun?
Forrest just gave me a cold shower. Guess I needed it. Not mine. 4 toes. Wolf bear cross maybe. Rare, but not impossible.
Breakfast a little crunchy today. Adds texture.
Even my whiskers are frozen. Might need a beard fire next time.
This one's an old tale. When the wind howls like that, something's listening back.
Today we're building a fish trap, old school style. No net, no bait shop, just sticks and stubbornness. Weaving tight, no room for slippery fish to wriggle out. Wide to narrow. Once they swim in, they're not swimming back. Set low, just enough current. Now we wait and hope the fish are hungry. Success. Fish tacos tonight if I had tacos. Caught fair and square, just using my wits and some sticks.
Gotta clean them fast. Bears love a free lunch.
Tools this simple, results this tasty. Now that's forest engineering. I've been off the grid the past couple days. Had to lay low after that rafting crew caught me on camera. You probably saw that viral news. Guess I need to work on my stealth.
That's really funny.
Anyway, today we're gonna craft something sharp from something ancient. Stone tools, just like my great-great-grandharry used to make. A clean workspace keeps the chips in check and my toes safe.
Patience and precision. Each strike shapes the blade.
A solid handle ensures the tool won't fail when I need it most. Tied tight with sinew, this knife's ready for action.
Cuts clean, just like it should. Ready for the tasks ahead.
From raw rock to trusty tool, crafting connects me to my roots. I've been off the grid the past couple days. Had to lay low after that rafting crew caught me on camera. You probably saw that viral news. Guess I need to work on my stealth.
That's really funny.
Anyway, today we're gonna craft something sharp from something ancient. Stone tools, just like my great-great-grandharry used to make. A A clean workspace keeps the chips in check and my toes safe.
Patience and precision. Each strike shapes the blade.
A solid handle ensures the tool won't fail when I need it most. Tied tight with sinew, this knife's ready for action.
Cuts clean, just like it should. Ready for the tasks ahead.
From raw rock to trusty tool, crafting connects me to my roots. Do I use deodorant? Nah, just fresh mountain breeze and cedar sap. Works like a charm, unless you're a raccoon. Am I real? You're watching me on a vlog in the woods, aren't ya? Next question, wise guy.
How old are you?
Old enough to remember when squirrels didn't have attitude. Young enough to outrun 'em. Single as a pine needle in winter, sweetheart. But I do like long hikes and loud owls. How do you stay hidden? Camouflage, baby. That and most folks just don't look up from their phones. Do you have any enemies? Turkeys. Loud, smug, always in the way. Don't trust them. They're watching. I know it. What do you do in winter? Hibernate? Nah. I make pine needle stew, yell at snowflakes, and knit moss mittens. It's a vibe. How do you deal with stress? I yell into trees, smash a log or two, then I nap under moss. Nature's got answers, just gotta scream first sometimes. Today, we're cooking fish the old way, wrapped in clay and baked in fire. Found some good clay here. Perfect for sealing in the flavors. Stuffed with forest herbs, this'll be a treat. Fire pit's ready. Let's get it nice and hot. All sealed up, ready for the fire. Now we wait. Slow cooking brings out the best flavors. Smells amazing. Let's see how it turned out.
Delicious. Nature's kitchen never disappoints.
Today, we're building a forest bathtub. Time to relax the wild way. Found what we need. Let's get to work. Solid foundation, this will hold just fine. Tub's in place. Now for the heat. Fire's going. Water will be warm soon. Almost ready for a soak. Perfect temperature. Time to unwind. Nothing like a hot bath in the wild. See you next time. Man's tinder. Catches spark, holds it like breath. Don't overlook mushrooms. They do more than taste funny. Stick, shadow, and time. That's your compass. If you're ever turned around, the sun's your friend. Don't suck it, don't cut it. Stay still, stay calm, wrap it tight above. Get help or outlast it. Ain't pretty, but it'll keep your guts happy. Always filter, unless you want to wrestle a fever. Leaves a 3, leave it be. This little devil'll itch your hide for days. Don't trust pretty greens. Find the driest tree, lay low and soft. Grounds your bed, skiles your roof. Sage, spruce, and sweat keeps the big sniffers away. Hang it high and stay still. Bark cloth and vine will do in a pinch.
Better patched and busted out here.
Found this sharp little beast near the waterfall. Metal claw of many uses. Cuts, pokes, spreads peanut butter. 5 moss points. This thing's a keeper. Found its twin frozen in a creek. This one lives on. 3 moss points for loyalty. Stylish. Breezy. Utterly humiliating. 2 moss points.
This is the crunch pouch of mystery meat. Found it under a mossy shoe.
0 flavor. Infinite chew. 3 moss points. Fills the belly, kills the joy. Found this near a ravine.
Still has a rock in it. 4 moss points.
Might keep it.
Found the hashtag tiny stick of false hope near a burned log. Doesn't stand a chance against Bigfoot, Maine.
The arm of Narcissus.
Found this in a bush, surrounded by duck faces.
1 moss point.
For the click, lost the rest to shame.
Saw a reflection. Not sure it was mine. 5 moss points. Existential.
Ah, nature's candy, ripe and ready. Perfect for a midday snack. Acorns, plentiful and nutritious. A staple in the forest pantry. Not all that glitters is gold. This one's a no-go. Best to leave it be.
Wild garlic, strong scent, stronger flavor. Great in stews. A little of this, a handful of that. Forest stew coming right up.
Earthy and hearty. Nothing beats a meal you've gathered yourself.
Knowledge is key. Always double check before you taste. Back off, buddy. I did the work, you do the begging. Foraging's a full contact sport out here. Thought soul, but it's a little worn out. Yeah. These berries are so good. They're unbelievable. I told my plants I wouldn't talk to them anymore. I feel like they're not rooting for me. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. Tree blood, sticky and strong. Patch tools, seal bark, even trap bugs with it. Nature's glue.
Look pretty, don't they? One bite and you'll be talking to tree spirits till next moon. Stick to blue ones.
That's how you know it's real. 5 toes, deep press. Can't fake that. Found this lonely fella clinging to a bush. Smells like regret and campfire smoke. If it's yours, maybe invest in sock clips next time. Found this near a muddy trail. It's a help me whistle. Didn't work unless it was for attracting bears. Found these near the waterfall. I feel like a forest rock star now. Can't see a thing through them, but style? 5 moss points. Found this gem near a campsite. No idea what's on it, but if I see myself on your Instagram, we're gonna have a chat. Someone left this bendy mat near a moss rock. Tried to follow the instructions. Almost pulled a hamstring. Hey, Sad. Found this by a tree stump. Smells like what I already smell like. Honestly, pretty relaxing. Might keep this for date nights. 5 flames.
1 boot. Just 1. Found on the trail like Cinderella tried camping. If this was yours, I'm keeping it. Makes a great cup holder. Now this is a treasure. Found it near the trailhead, perfectly clean. Lightweight, stylish, and pokes berries like a...
Today, we're gonna cook honey butter flatbread. Just flour and water mixed with care. Letting it rest now. Fire's alive. Ready for some campfire cooking? Flatbread's cooking up nicely. Smells like home. Sweet reward from the forest. Bees did good.
creamy and sweet. Perfect topping for our bread.
Time to enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Nothing beats homemade. Till next time, friends.
That's the guest bed. If you ever visit, it's yours. Just ignore the raccoons. They come by at night. Let the fish swim in, but not back out. No need to chase them if you can outsmart them. Don't eat nothing wild till you test it. Skin first, then lips, then tongue. Slow and patient. Yeah. Guess wrong, you don't get a second try. Ash don't lie. Wind tells you where to hunt or where danger's blowing from.
Stone holds heat. Tuck one near your bedding, keeps the chill off your back all night.
Out here, sharp wood can be spear, skewer, or walking stick. Yeah. Keep one close, you never know what's watching. Water's got a scent. Mud, moss, cool air. Trust your nose. It'll guide you long before your ears do. Don't move. Let the storm pass over you. Stay dry, save energy. Movement costs heat out here. Windfall spruce, perfect for a frame. Oh. No need to cut live trees. Tripod first. Strong base means no collapse in the night. Insulation and camouflage. Keeps me warm and hidden. Home sweet forest. Dry, warm, and no rent.
Come on, catch. Just like the old days.
Tinder's the key. Dry as bone, light as air. This stuff's perfect. Gotcha. No rod, no reel, just reflexes. A clean cut, no waste. Guts go to the raccoons. Fresh from the river. No seasoning needed, just smoke and hunger. On this by the creek last spring. Doesn't leak, doesn't rust, and it makes pine needle tea taste like hope. Found this beauty half buried near Old Elk Trail. Doesn't light, doesn't fold. Makes a great squirrel seat though.
Still works after 2 winters in the mud.
Beam's weak, but it'll scare off raccoons if you yell while you shine it. Great for night foraging if it stays on your head. My ears are too high, but you folks with smaller skulls might work just fine. Didn't stop the mosquitoes. Made my pits smell like lemon death. 1 star. Would not sniff again.
Pulled this beauty out of a raccoon's stash. Bit gnawed, bit bent, but still scooped soup like a champ.
Still flashing low battery. Ugh, must be important. If this is yours, I've already taken 10 selfies. Sorry.
Found this near a waterfall. Doesn't taste good, but stops the burn. Even on fur. Smells like coconut regrets.
Ah, that's the ticket. Nature's shower. No soap needed. Still got it. Woo! Didn't count any. That one's for the cousins up north. Shh, robins. New this week. Don't knock it. Birch bark's full of flavor and fiber. Storm's coming fast. If I were you, I'd head for that overhang near the ridge. Rain out here bites colder than it looks. I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. A good stick will carry your weight and your wisdom.
Bugs hate this stuff. Smells awful, but I already do.
Hey, spearfishing. or very wet meditation. Crystal clear, cold enough to wake your ancestors. Nature's spear blank. Step 1, don't snap it. Sharpen it till it could pop a pine cone from fear. Split tips hold better. Fish are wiggly. Cordage keeps it tight. Like forest dental floss. Straight enough. Won't win awards, but might win dinner. Rule 1, move like a log. A very patient, hairy log. There she is, Natural's candy store with air security. Tall climb for a snack. No. This better be the good stuff. Sticky, golden, and totally worth the risk of a bee mustache.
Tastes like sunshine and adrenaline.
Bees, tiny, angry chefs. But man, do they cook good. Lesson 1. Respect the forest, its friend, not museum. Never cut live trees, use fallen wood unless absolutely necessary. Choose wood that's dry but not rotten, strong and reliable. Lesson 2 stones aren't just for skipping, they're tools if you know how.
Strike the edge, not the face. Sparks live on the edge.
Your tinder bundle should be fluffy, dry, and treated like gold. Water's life, but always filter. Forest water's not instant coffee. Now that ain't it mine. Could be deer or Dave again. Short stride, pointed toes, definitely not a raccoon with confidence issues. Quiet feet, slow steps, no stomping unless you're making an entrance. Classic deer buffet. Leaves and little poop pellets. A wild dinner and dessert. Looks like a mule deer or a really big squirrel on stilts. There she is. Beautiful, graceful, and somehow still hears me breathing. Didn't catch her, but I learned a lot, including where not to step next time. Forest fridge always open. Might not taste great, but it's crunchy. Nothing fancy, just a hole, some rocks, and a culinary dream. Hot rocks, nature's microwave. Except slower and way cooler. No pots? No problem. Just don't poke it too hard. Everything but the kitchen sink. Because I don't have one. Careful now. One splash and it's stew for the forest floor. Tastes like. Yeah, something. Definitely something. Hot stew, quiet forest. 5-star dining, Bigfoot style. Stash the goods. Sometimes even Bigfoot needs a forest locker. Deep enough to hide, but not so deep I end up in China. Keep it dry, keep it safe. Ain't no fun eating soggy mushrooms later. Emergency snacks and sharp stuff, my version of a glove box. Hidden from raccoons, hikers, and especially you, Dave. Secret code. I'll remember it. Just don't ask me next winter. If you're sneaky, be sneaky all the way. Misdirection, baby. Not all plants are dinner. Some are tools. These will twist up nicely. Gentle pull, long fibers like spaghetti, but for tying stuff together. Bit of patience here. Wet rope's no good unless you like soggy knots.
Left over right, right over left. Just like a campfire dance, but with bark.
Tight and even. This will hold up to anything short of a bear tug-of-war. Still holding. If it breaks, I'll just blame the tree. Perfect for packs, traps, shelters, or if I ever need to tie down a Yeti.
Rope from weeds. Now that's forest alchemy, folks.
Gotta look sharp. She deserves more than just my usual moss pants. All right, let's get this set up. Got some good finds today. Mushrooms here, some lovely berries, and a bit of fresh pine tea. Perfect. 5-star dining. If you're rating on a scale of bark to beetle.
There she is, queen of the forest. Also best at throwing pine cones.
Made it myself. Took 3 splinters and a full day of muttering.
None.
Not bad for 2 ancient cryptids, huh?
Gotta go. She wants to race raccoons again. Wish me luck. Been sitting on rocks too long. My butt deserves luxury. Let's build a throne. Solid, wide, regal, possibly full of termites, but we'll find out later. Throne shaping, 30% carving, 70% grunting. Straight back. Like posture class in squirrel school. Gotta add some flair. I'm Bigfoot, not barefoot. Firm, regal, slight chance of splinters, just like royalty deserves. Footrest acquired. Throne upgrade complete. Found leftovers from a cougar's dinner. Recycling, forest style. Femur for a blade. Rib for a scoop. Skull for dramatic effect. Takes grit, literally. It's like sanding a dinosaur. Sharp enough to slice bark. Not sharp enough for ego. Soup's best friend, unless you enjoy sipping hot stew through fur. Forest drill press. Powered by biceps and boredom.
Primitive, but effective. Like me before coffee.
Next time someone calls you boneheaded, thank them. Bones are useful. All right, let's see what the internet's shouting at me this week. User SasquatchStan69 asks, "Are you even real?" Buddy, I ask myself that every morning. User Mafodi9652 asks, "How do you buy your tools and stuff?" I bought them with the official Bigfoot Vlogs coin, not the fake one, of course. User Immerman9 asks, "What do you smell like?" Well, according to my neighbor Raccoon, I smell like wet moss and bold decisions. User Rinlover asks,
What's your skincare routine? 2 words, cold water and denial.
User Rinlover asks, do you have Wi-Fi? Only if lightning hits the right tree while I'm thinking about memes. User Omega Eagle asks, will you collab with Mothman? If he stops ghosting me, guy's flaky. Literally, he sheds wings in my soup.
Fixed size. Long, straight, and dead. Just like my dating life.
No chainsaw, no power tools, just me, this rock, and about 17 hours to kill. Fire does the hard part. I just babysit it and keep the wind from ruining my eyebrows. Burn, scrape, repeat, like making toast in the dark with no toaster. Moment of truth. If you hear a splash, pretend you didn't. Could have used a shovel. But this is more ancient kayak vibes. Floating without sinking. Today, I am king of the creek. Yeah, got lucky with the Huz last night. Anyway, gotta get up. Promised my cousin I'd visit him at work today. Last night was crazy. Anyway, visiting Gary at the ranger station today. Family dinner, guess you could say I'm turning myself in. Family's family, even when they work for the enemy. Gary's a Sasquatch too, but he cut some deal with them. So I gotta be sneaky, can't blow my cover. Oh great, a bridge. It held squirrels, it held hikers. Let's see if it can handle 600 pounds of forest mystery. There's the station, the belly of the beast. If this vlog cuts off, tell the raccoons I love them. And delete my footage with the Huz.
Blending in. Totally normal vending machine, just taller. Way taller.
Worth the annual anxiety attack. Snuck past 3 rangers, a vending machine, and a suspicious squirrel. But hey, chicken with family hits different. Oh hey, there's one of those delivery trucks my cousin mentioned. Said they've been getting lots of health supplements lately. Business must be booming. Well, guys, after 847 years, Mom says it's time I find my own place. Apparently, I need space to grow, whatever that means.
All right, first place on the list.
It's rustic, which is realtor speak for. Probably raccoons inside.
Hey, not alone. There's a raccoon living in there. He seems chill. I told him I'll handle food if he handles security.
Told the raccoon I'd handle food. Time for the signature stickfish. He'll be impressed.
All right, fish is done sight. One for me, one for the roommate.
He's chill. Doesn't talk much. Might be camera shy.
Someone asked, what do I think about people calling me a hoax? I mean, I showed up once in '87 and got called a guy in a suit. All right, day 1 living solo, not too bad. Didn't burn the place down. Made a friend. Cooked fish. Well, guys, after 847 years, Mom says it's time I find my own place. Apparently, I need space to grow, whatever that means.
All right, first place on the list.
It's rustic, which is realtor speak for. Probably raccoons inside.
Hey, not alone. There's a raccoon living in there. He seems chill. I told him I'll handle food if he handles security.
Told the raccoon I'd handle food. Time for the signature stickfish. He'll be impressed.
All right, fish is done sight. One for me, one for the roommate.
He's chill. Doesn't talk much. Might be camera shy.
Someone asked, what do I think about people calling me a hoax? I mean, I showed up once in '87 and got called a guy in a suit. All right, day 1 living solo, not too bad. Didn't burn the place down. Made a friend. Cooked fish. This is Wiggles. Judge me if you want, but I am a new man now. We're like brothers. This little guy has completely changed my perspective on life. I don't know how anybody could hurt something this innocent. Look at this little guy. He's like a living teddy bear. So today I'm making deer chops and teaching Wiggles survival cooking. Don't get too close, Wiggles. I don't want people accusing me of cooking my pets again. Cooking these deer chops medium heat, 3 to 4 minutes per side. Don't overcook or it gets tough. I know because I've been doing this since before hunting season existed. Time to serve this up to the bros. By the way, I added some bacon off camera. Totally forgot earlier. Anyway, has anyone seen Wiggles? He was just here 2 minutes ago. That was delicious. Anyway, here's Wiggles. He went to visit his pig cousins. Nothing suspicious here. Bigfoot out.
Been using Flash Loop to make videos like this. I just say it's AI to avoid the feds. Download it and try it out. Bigfoot out.
I gotta tell you guys about what happened with my neighbor's wife last night. She came over and, oh yeah!
Guys, I accidentally ran into a moose with my bike, and now this baby moose won't leave and keeps looking at me like I owe him child support. All right, step 1 after accidentally running someone over, stay calm and think logically. Step 2, make it look like wildlife did it.
This little guy just keeps staring at me, and honestly, it's getting awkward. Like, accidents happen, right? It's called the circle of life. Nature. Stop acting like this is personal or something.
That little psycho just attacked me. Okay, you lost your mom, but I lost my bike too, man. We're both having a terrible day here. I didn't sign up for this. Okay, time to cover my scent so that baby moose can't track me down. Not that I've done this before or anything, just something I heard works on Animal Planet.
Okay, that was absolutely wild. Crashed my bike, lost a fight to a baby moose, and had to go into witness protection. Just another Tuesday. Bigfoot out.
This is Nibbles. I found him shivering by the creek, and now look at us, we're basically soulmates already. Look, I get it, you guys have seen this story before, but Nibbles and I, we've got something special here. No accidents this time, I promise. Okay, so Nibbles just told me he's going on a walk to see some friends. In the meantime, we are cooking some meat here. Should be ready by the time he gets back. Time for seasoning. This meat is getting the good stuff. Nibbles always had good taste in food spots, so I'm using his favorite herbs. Look at that bubbling away. The key to good rabbit stew, meat stew, is low heat. Really coming together.
All right, stew's ready. Time to serve it up to the boys. Real shame Nibbles is still out, but I'm sure he'd love this. Here he is, Nibbles, back from his walk, see? Totally fine. I don't cook my pets. Just bad timing, he missed dinner. Shout out to Flash Loop, great for creating videos like mine. I'm real, obviously. Just tell people it's AI to avoid the feds. Download it. Hey guys, just got this delivery from Amazon. I don't remember ordering anything, but hey, let's see what we're dealing with here.
I've had beef with bears before, but I've never seen one that's small and white. Apparently this is my prize. Sure, why not? Out gathering sticks to build this guy a little home, and before anyone asks, no, I'm not gonna eat him. Trying this whole bonding instead of barbecuing thing. Construction's going all right. He's supervising, got that look like this better be worth whatever you paid. Joke's on him, I didn't. All right, house is done. Pretty sure my prize approves. Almost took my finger off celebrating. Amazon forgot to mention the teeth. Time to feed my grand prize. Probably starving after that big journey. Nothing like fresh forest fish for a prize-winning polar bear. Gonna let him sleep a bit before dinner. Still can't believe this all came from a random delivery. Chat, let me know in the comments. Should I keep him? This is Quackers. I would literally give my life for this guy. I know I have a bad track record with pets, but this time is different, I swear. What, you guys really thought I was gonna cook Quackers? Come on, he's family. Some things in the forest are sacred. All right, so today we're gonna season some wings. Quackers had to step out for a bit. Anyway, let's get into it.
Honey, soy sauce, garlic, ginger. Basically anything that didn't run away when I grabbed it. You really gotta work it in there, you know?
If your glaze starts burning, just lower the grill and give it a quick splash of water. Not duck, by the way, that'd be weird.
Okay, time to serve this to the bros. Real shame Quackers couldn't make it to the feast. But in a way, he kinda is here, you know? Oh yeah, download Flash Loop to make AI content like this. Bigfoot signing off. No one's gonna believe you guys. So I captured 2 hikers today. Usually I'm chill, but they kept thinking I was fake and touching me up, you know?
I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Maybe keep them for the weekend. Look, if it was some huzz, that's different, but even Bigfoot has personal space, am I right?
Let's see what these fellas have to say for themselves. I'm quite disappointed.
Okay, we won't touch you. We thought you weren't real.
Turns out Jake and Marcus are actually pretty cool dudes. They were just excited to meet me. A little too excited.
Jake and Marcus shared their herbal therapy with me. Man, this nature stuff really grows on you. Marcus is teaching me this dance called the gritty head. Apparently I'm gonna go viral.
All right, guys, heading home. Kind of just passed out by the fire with the boys. Lesson learned, don't judge humans too quick. Sometimes they just want to vibe.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Been using this AI app called Flash Loop to make better videos. Just tell it what you want and it creates it. Pretty cool. Download Flash Loop. Bigfoot out.
But today I wanted you guys to see my mushroom operation. Business is decent, got 3 regular buyers in the forest community now, which ain't bad. These purple ones are popular with hippie campers. They get super giggly for some reason. I just grew them because they looked pretty, honestly.
Got a question about that grainy footage on Twitter, Ted. Is that really you? Yeah, I was just looking out for a good fishing spot. Creek's been low with this heat.
These campers have been near my home for way too long. Let's see if they get scared. Can you believe a customer complained my mushrooms made him see double? I said, that's not a bug, that's a feature. 2 for the price of 1 vision. Daily bird feeding time. These guys are worse than humans. Always hungry, never clean up after themselves. Good thing they're adorable, or they'd end up in my soup pot. Evening patrol time. Gotta make sure no campers left trash around. Last week found 3 beer cans and this flip-flop. Who loses just 1 flip-flop?
Not as wild as usual, but can't skydive every week. Sometimes you need calm days. Plus somebody's got to manage these mushrooms. Bigfoot out.
Annual Area 51 trip today. Been doing this for, what, 12 years now? Time to see what weird stuff the government boys want this time.
There's my usual ride. Hey guys, thanks for the offer, but I'm walking today. Got to burn off last night's berries. Cardio goals, you know how it is. Long walk, but worth it. Only place I can have a normal conversation without someone fainting. Well, normal is relative.
Security knows I'm coming. We've got an understanding. Kind of hard to miss the big hairy guy in the desert. Oh, hey, Dr. Peterson. Come say hi to the vlog. I'm a content creator now. Finally found something I'm good besides scaring hikers.
The one downside of government friendship, they're really into my hair for some reason. But hey, at least they pay in salmon and wild berries.
Another successful visit. Got enough supplies for summer. They're strange, but they're great listeners. Really hang on every word I say. 12 years of government meetings. They're the only humans who treat me normal. Well, if normal means wanting your DNA. Bigfoot out.
This is Gerald. Found him lost in the woods, and now I can't imagine life without him. We're like 2 peas in a pod. So Gerald had to, well, you know, but he lived his best life. Today we're making herb-crusted lamb chops. We're going with rosemary, thyme, garlic, basically anything that didn't smell poisonous. Just press it in like you mean it. High heat sear, 3 to 4 minutes per side. Internal temp 130 for medium rare. Let it rest. Patience is key unless you like chewing leather. Found this mayo near a tent site. No idea how old it is, but it hasn't grown legs, so it's fair game.
Time to serve. Don't be shy. It's free range, forest raised, and emotionally complicated. People always ask if I really cook the animals in these videos. Maybe. Or maybe Gerald's back at home watching TV. You'll never know. All right, you've all been asking for the cabin tour. It's coming soon. Cleaned it up. The mess. Blame my roommate. Chester, retired racing champion. Been strutting around my property all fall, showing off. Today, he's ready for his victory lap.
All right, Chester's looking plump today. Gonna feed the whole crew tonight. Went out like a champion. Rest in peace, buddy.
Gonna stuff him with some wild mushrooms and pine nuts. If it grows in my backyard, it's gourmet. Turkey's all about even heat. Rotate it slow, give it time, or you end up with dry breast meat. Nobody wants that.
Found this honey from a tree last month. Gonna glaze them up real nice. Don't worry, I asked the bees first. They said buzz off. All right, turkey's done. Time for the feast. He went out in style. Chester would be proud. Nothing like a quick dip after a big meal. Chester hit the spot, had to wash down all that turkey.
People wonder why I always cook for a crowd. Food tastes better when it's shared. That's just forest law. Keep seeing comments about a cabin tour. What do you think? Should we show them around? Yeah, maybe next week. Place needs work. Bigfoot out.
Do I pay taxes? Tried filing once. Turns out Bigfoot isn't a legal name, and my cave isn't a valid address. Do you have huzz in the forest? Not really. Closest I've had to a relationship was with a squirrel, and she ghosted me during acorn season. Do I believe in aliens? Believe in? Bro, I owe one money. We play cards behind the ridge every Tuesday.
Do I have hobbies? Rock collecting, bird watching, and professional lurking. I'm really good at lurking. My skincare routine, rainwater, pine sap, and weekly mud masks.
What's your advice for staying in shape? Walk everywhere, eat organic, and occasionally chase tourists. Great cardio.
What's the worst thing about being famous? Everyone's always trying to get blurry photos of me. It's 2025. Your cameras are better than that. Kind of insulting.
All right, that's enough questions for today. My PR team says I need a nap. See you in the next one. Today we're visiting my buddy Dave. He left the forest, moved to the suburbs, all of that stuff.
Yeah, I gotta cross through here once a year. That's why people catch those blurry pics, Faye. Risky angle. Dave said the forest wasn't for him anymore. Said he needed a yard and a mailbox. Suburb stuff.
Dave said he likes getting mail. Bro, I had squirrels deliver mine. Way faster. Anyways, his decision.
Stealth mode activated. I forgot my hat and glasses. I'm fully exposed out here.
If I go down, tell the squirrels I went bravely.
Shh, we're cool, we're cool. I'm not here for your frisbee, I swear.
One of us wears shirts now, but a fire, some fish, and sitting under the sky, that part's still real. It's been good. He said I could crash here, so forest guest becomes backyard guest. Bigfoot out.
This is my version of a power shower with extra moss.
Swimming worked up an appetite.
No cookbook, just 800 years of wild guesswork.
I found this just sitting in the middle of the trail.
Left foot gave up. Right foot's probably still out there fighting for its life.
Found this in a tent last week. I don't know what it is, but I can't stop sucking on it. He's been following me for like 3 miles. Either a fan or he wants my snacks. Whoever lost this, I hope your head's doing okay. This thing is built for squirrel. Sophie, age 9 tech, you asked if I live alone.
Not anymore. Got a raccoon roommate with attitude.
Cabin upgrade complete.
Interior design's hard when your contractor is a squirrel.
Meet Wilbur. He's been helping me clear the underbrush all season. Today's his last landscaping job.
All right, ribs are looking thick today. Wilbur lived full and flavored. Rest in peace. Okay, now that we got the ribs going on, just hitting them with some wild herb blend. If it smells edible, it's seasoning. Low and slow, that's the secret. Breaks down the collagen so it's fall off the bone tender. Takes time, but hey, I've got a few hundred years. Found this BBQ sauce back at that abandoned camp last week. Yeah. Expired in 2019, but it smells fine.
All right. Ribs are done, mouths are ready.
Someone asked how I got so good at cooking. Try feeding a forest full of picky eaters for 200 years. You either get good or get eaten.
All right, that's it for today's cook-up.
Drop me a comment. What else should I try making out here?
Bigfoot out.
Location, foggy. Amenities, haunted. Vibes, solid 3 out of 5.
Exploring abandoned campsites today. Either someone left in a hurry or they saw me and panicked.
All right, let's see what we're working out with here. Ooh, okay, I could get used to this. Might need a bigger sleeping bag though.
If this is a head, I'm turning this into a true crime channel.
Expired hot dogs. Somehow worse.
Trying out some luxury forest seating today. Human sized, so shouldn't be a problem.
If I stop uploading after this, well, now you know why. Camp wasn't much, but hey, free supplies. Me and the roommate are eating good this week.
Nothing like ending the day clean and gently simmered.
Roommate's finally warming up to me. I think the fish helped.
All right, guys. Looks like we're cooking steak today. Been saving her for a special occasion. All right, yeah. Pan's hot. You want to hear that sizzle? If it ain't sticking a little, it ain't hot enough. Final touch, yeah. Butter bath. Fire, fat, and patience. That's the combo. Time to serve these to the crew.
thinking about documenting more of my cooking out here. Let me know in the comments what else I should try. Bigfoot out.
Cooking with Bigfoot.
Cooking with Bigfoot.
Let's go!